Hi everyone, welcome to the first, I guess let's call it episode or series in my new adventure here on Polish Diary. It's where I'm going to be painting my nails and just talking about random things, whatever comes to me that day. I will talk about the polish, the formula, anything like that. Before I get started, which as you can see I already applied base coat because I'm trying a few different things, trying to figure this out, but this is what I'm wearing. I'll apply it on this hand so you can see, but this is just Glisten and Glow's basic base coat. I'm going to use their top coat as well. These are brand new, as you can see. I got them on a sale they had about 3 to 4 weeks ago. And this is what I picked for my very first episode. And sorry if I'm trying to figure out the camera angles, the lighting. Everything is so new to me, and I'm really out of my comfort zone. But I just really wanted to do this. So the first polish I'm going to wear here is this Zoya, and interestingly enough, it's called Liza. Of course, as soon as this came out, I knew I had to have it. I do love the color, but mainly it's because it carries my name. And I thought it would be a good talking point. So since I already applied one coat of my base coat on this hand, I'm going to start doing it on this hand. Now let's hope that I can figure all this out, and I am sure that as I put more videos, I will get better at this. So this is the first thing I do. Base coat is important for me because more than having the manicure last longer, that's sort of not the most important thing for me, just because I change my polish every day, but mainly I use it for staining. Now as you polish and do different colors, sometimes that's just unavoidable, but for me it is important, and especially with a red color like this, red pinkish color, I feel like it's important to go ahead and put the base coat. So this Zoya here, I did, for those of you who know, I did put the wider brush, so it's going to be easier. Now, I will say this. Well, let's just get started. First, I just want to thank everybody for the ones who want to come on this new adventure with me. I just thought it was a crazy idea, and I just went with it. If I put too much thought into it, I wasn't going to do it. So, what I'm finding is that it's a lot of my friends in the polish world, but I'm also going to have family members or friends that maybe they're not into polish, or they don't follow that sort of, they don't have that sort of interest like we do. So sometimes I'm going to just talk about simple things related to polish that a lot of us polishers already are aware of. It might sound repetitive, but I just want to make sure I'm including everybody. And so as you can see, this Zoya here has a very beautiful formula. Having this wide brush, I do feel makes a very big difference on these polishes. I just love when they're wide, but they have this little curve, because I have wide brushes that don't, and it makes it very hard because, as you can see, my nails are not wide. They're very narrow and they're kind of small. So anyways, my name is Liza, right? That's what they named me. But my father wanted me to be a Lisa, but he wanted to spell it different with a Z. Now, I always struggled because every time somebody wanted to know my name, I would just either, I would always say Lisa with a Z. That was my thing. I'm Lisa with a Z. As I got older, I found that it mattered less what I said or what people thought my name was, so I just started saying Lisa. I always loved the way it looks with the Z, and I actually, because it's not common to have a Liza, at least not when I grew up in my community, in school, I never had a Liza. There was plenty of Lisas, but not a Liza. And of course, there's the famous name of Liza Minnelli. But because nobody ever said it, it just sounded foreign to me. And I always wondered, what if I had people call me just the way it's spelt? But I never was brave enough to do it. So about, I don't even know, 4 years ago, a show came on Young TV, and, oh no, True TV, that's the name of the network. They had a show called Younger. Now the main character is this 40-year-old gal who goes through a divorce, and she has to reinvent herself. She finds because she was a housewife, she has to sort of start all over again. She has a degree, but nobody wants to give her a job because she's in her 40s. She's older. So essentially, the name Younger comes because she has to lie about her age. And finally, when she says she's 26, she finally gets a job in something she's always liked, which is in books, in literacy. She wants to be a publicist. And her name is Liza. And I just love the way it sounds. I thought I should totally change the way people call me and start saying I'm Liza to new people, but it was just so hard after so many years of being called Lisa. How am I going to change the way my name is pronounced? So that's the interesting part about my name, and I thought it was a great opportunity to talk about that with this polish. I thought it was a great first time video. So as you can see, this formula is really, really nice. I've worn this only once before. And it's a very pretty reddish pink, but more pink than red, I would say. And these are just thin coats. Now I will talk about, another video, sort of how I apply it, but because this brush makes it so easy, you can see I was able to get into my cuticle area, pretty good this time. So I'm looking at all my nails and I don't see that I have to clean up with my brush. And for those of you who don't know, clean up is when you take a small brush, dip it in acetone, and you go around your cuticle, making a beautiful sort of line that goes around your cuticle almost perfectly. So see, I don't wait until my polish dries for each hand. I just go right in and keep doing and alternating on each hand. Now that I've done 2 coats of base coat, I've done my polish. Now I'm going to add my top coat. So Glisten and Glow is one of the first indie top coats that I tried. Before that, I was using top coats that I would find at Sally's. Back when I started polishing, Seche Vite, a brand sold at Sally's, was all the rage. Everybody was using that. I did buy it a few times, but it just, for me personally, it gets too gloopy really, really quick. So I end up not using that. I still have sort of a bottle that's not even halfway done that I don't even like using anymore. I love Glisten and Glow. It's one of my top coats, but I wouldn't say it's my top. Actually, I don't have one brand or one top coat that I like the best, that it's my go-to. I actually switch things around a lot. In the recent years, I would say in the last year or two, I got into scented top coats. And for those, the brands that I like are Cuticula, Moonshine Manny, and Vibrant Vinyls. Those are the 3 brands that I've tried scented top coats from, and I really enjoy them. I find that they do dry fast. And so I just, whatever's kind of nearby, that's what I use. I tend to use the same one for a week or 2 and then switch it out. So for today, for my first video, I just wanted to use this set. But you'll see in other videos that I will start switching it and alternate it as I see fit. So there is my first manicure. I know that it wasn't the best video, but I do want to start practicing because as I make more, I'll be able to get better and better at this. So for the first video, I thank you, all of you, for watching, for wanting to, follow me on this journey, and let's see what, what happens. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to take a picture right now of my polish and post it on my main account, and then I'll put a clip of this IGTV video on my other Instagram account, and that way I'm sort of going across the board. One has the picture, one has the video, and on those captions I'll just list things that I use, names, you know, anything that I want to summarize. So again, thank you for watching, and I really hope you like this. Please leave me comments. You can let me know how I can do this better, if you like my stories, or if you just want to talk about anything. So you all have an awesome day, and I'll see you on the next video.